Hi friends, it's your art teacher, Miss Barnett. In this week's lesson titled What I Think About, we've been talking about how artists show what's important to them in portraits of themselves, which we call a self-portrait. En español, esta palabra, autorretrato. So today we're going to be drawing ourselves. So we're going to need some paper and we're going to need a mirror so we can look at ourselves. And then we'll also be drawing with oil pastels. So remember, oil pastels are very soft. They're easy to blend. You can make straight lines and nice clean lines. And then if you use a paper towel or tissue, you can blend them out and mix them together to make some really interesting colors and textures. So we're going to do that today. And then we're going to paint on top with some tempera cakes. The reason we're using the tempera cakes and not the liquid tempera is the tempera cakes sometimes come on a little bit more thin, and you'll be able to see your colors a lot easy without having to worry about, oh, I'm putting too much paint on my paper. So what I want you to think about before we get started are, will you make your picture side to side, horizontal, or up and down, vertical? Where will you place your head? What shape will you need to draw first? And what things will you include in your self-portrait to show what you think about? I'm going to give you some time to practice with the tempera, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. And then to be successful on this project, I'm looking at three things. I want your head and the objects that you think about to fill up the paper. I want your objects to include things that you have personal interest in, things that you like. And then I want your portrait to show an expression. So I want you to show how you're feeling. Now you could be happy, sad, mad, whatever you want. It's your picture. You're the artist. Show how you're feeling today. So I'm going to show you how to start your portrait and you can follow along with me. Here we go. All right, friends, before we start the project, I want to give you a little bit of time with some scrap paper to practice with these tempera cakes. Now, tempera cakes are solid discs of pigment, and they're very easy to use. So we'll just get a water cup and a brush. Use Swish Swish White. Remember, tickle the paint. And let Mr. Brush dance on his tippy toes. So you can see the paint is not as dark or you can see through it a little bit more than you can with the liquid paint. We can go pick up another color. Let's see how they blend. And you can mix them right on the paper to make some really beautiful colors. So I'll give you a couple of minutes just to experiment with these and see what they do, how they act on the paper, how they react on your paintbrush, and I think you'll really enjoy them. So now that we've done our practice, I'm going to show you how to start your portrait. Here we go. All right, guys, so I've got my paper, I've got my mirror, and I'm going to use oil pastels today to draw. So I'm going to start with the shape of my face, which is an oval. And I'm drawing kind of lightly, but am I doing it small or big, friends? I'm doing it pretty big. So there's my face. And now my eyes are going to be in the middle of my face, and I have green eyes. And my eyes are ovals, just like my face shape. So now that I've put these basic shapes down, our nose will fall here, our lips will fall here, and I'm going to start drawing my face, and you can watch. Let's get started. All right, kiddos, here is my portrait of myself. Now I'm going to come in. You notice I haven't colored anything in because we're going to use the tempera paint for that. And now I'm going to go in and around my head and in all the background, I'm going to add things that I think about and are important to me. Here we go. All right, friends, so I have added the things that I think about and that are important to me. And now I'm going to start painting my picture with the tempera paints. Here we go. All right, friends, part of the painting, part of the video cut off, but here is my completed self-portrait project of things that I think about. I had a lot of fun making this today. I think you will too. I cannot wait to see what you do, and let's get started.